Well, good morning. We are in Craters of the Moon National Monument. I'm gonna do just a little walk, couple miles. This trail, I guess, goes 2 miles each way almost. It's very interesting because according to the sign, the maximum gradient is 94%. No, I'm not joking. 94% maximum gradient. So the gradient ranges from 64% of the trail is from 8% to 94%. What do these stats mean? This is crazy. 28% of the trail is from 8% to 113%. This is just data that no one knows what to do with whatsoever. And I don't know what 94% means. It means you step up vertically on a rock. I don't. But anyway, yesterday I had a very long day. I drove like 9.5 hours. I summited 2 mountains, totaling 9,000 feet of vert. And I started in Kalispell, Montana at a Hampton Inn and ate breakfast. And I finished sleeping here at Craters of the Moon. And there's no one else here. So I'm just going to do a little walk here to show you some volcanic landscapes, but it's not going to be interesting. It's more just to get a shakeout and get my legs loose here. I'm not bringing anything except my camera. So yeah, this is called the North Crater Trail. It was the longest trail in the park. So that's why I picked it out. And it has like 700 some foot of gain in, I think it's 3.7 miles total, but I don't think I'm even going to do the whole thing. So you can see all the lava flows and stuff as we've climbed 50 feet out of the parking lot. I really don't think there's going to be much to see here. I recently posted a video on Sunset Crater National Monument around Flagstaff. The landscape looks exactly the same. If you've ever been to a volcanic area, I'm trying to think, obviously Hawaii, but I know I've been to Iceland too. Once you've seen some lava flows and some little craters, you know, they all kind of look the same. I know that sounds bad, but that kind of is what it is. So I don't think I'm going to go too far here. This might not even end up being a video, but maybe I'll post like a little 2-minute one just so you can see the landscape. The weather's great. It's like 61 degrees. It's like 6:30 in the morning. So, I'm tired. So yeah, you can just walk through. I think the trail goes up on top of that hill. Lava flows. I think what I'm gonna do, I've looked at the map. Later on down the road, there's something called the Inferno Cone. You can walk to the top of it, looks like. And it's only like a 1/4 mile. Oh man, look at that sunrise. So that's what I'm gonna do. But this is North Crater, which you don't get on top of, although I suppose if you walked off trail you could. You're not supposed to, according to the sign. And then later on down the trail, maybe that one is called Big Craters. And then there's something called the Snow Cone and Spatter Cone, which I could also look at basically from the road later on. So I'm gonna do that and show that to you, but there's no point in me just walking 4 miles through this landscape. But awesome sunrise. Okay, so I'm at the Inferno Cone overlook. That's called Paisley Cone. That apparently is the Lost River Range. Is that where Bora is? Unsure. And then there's, according to the map and this, there's a trail that goes up to, let's just keep the car running. I guess this is Inferno Cone. Probably not going to be able to run up this whole thing, but let's go to the top for you. And then we got to loop around. We're on a one-way loop road. I'll stop if I see anything else interesting, but this will be a quick little video on this national monument. Sun. All right, well, we've topped out here. I was expecting some type of crater. Is this even a volcano? Or am I just on a little hill? I might just be on a hill here. So this is titled Inferno Cone Viewpoint. So, is that Inferno Cone? Is that thing out there Inferno Cone? I don't know. And sorry, I should have done a better job figuring this out. But we're on top of a little hill. This gives you a view of the landscape. You can see all the volcanic hills and craters. You know, we could have walked on that other trail, I think by that one maybe. But yeah, there's that out there, whatever that is. Maybe that's Inferno Cone. That's a kind of big mountain in the middle of nowhere. And then we have some other hills out here, but this doesn't appear. There's actually some nice vegetation up here. And a nice tree too. Pretty unexpected. So anyway, we've crested this hill. And I'll keep driving around, and if there's anything else of note, I will be sure to show you. Maybe I should take some sort of picture for the thumbnail. I do like this tree quite a bit. So those two little points to the left of the parking lot are called Snow Cone and Spatter Cone. Not nearly as impressive as the Ice Cream Cone that I was on top of recently. And those are just labeled big craters. So, yeah, there you have it. So that is Inferno Cone, and if I read this whole thing, it talks about how the eruption is usually not in the center of the cone. It could be way over there, and it could spew all the cinders into a pile over here. So that's why I couldn't find a crater or anything, because they said very well the eruption could have been way far away or hundreds of yards away. So don't be disappointed if you were unable to locate the source of the eruption at the top. I wasn't disappointed, but I kind of am now.